Well, hey there, I'm so glad you joined me today. I wanted to show you this new potting table that I recently got on Amazon, and this video is not sponsored. I bought this myself. This is from the company called Mary Garden, and I'll put all the information for this potting table in the description below. But I really like it. I bought it for in here because I needed something that I could fold up and store out of the way when I'm not using it, because this is a small space. This is my dried flower cottage, but it literally was in 3 pieces in the box, no assembly required, and I was so happy about that. So this is the base, and you saw how it just sort of folds up like an accordion type thing. And then it has this middle shelf, and it just sits right in the grooves here of the wood. And this is made out of Canadian Hemlock. It's stained with an oil-based stain. So if the stain wears off and you wanted to restain it, you could easily do that because it doesn't have any polyurethane or anything. It doesn't appear to have any of that. So this shelf just sits right down here in these, in the grooves, if I can get it to sit right. I'm doing it backwards here, so I can't really see what I'm doing. There we go. So you can see how the shelf just sits right down in there. And this is the top of the potting table. And this is galvanized here and with the border of the hemlock or the Canadian hemlock wood around it. And I'll show you the back of it. And it sits right down in the grooves as well. So it's really easy to assemble, to just take up and down if you want to put it away. So again, I'm doing this backwards, so let's see if we can get this down in the grooves. Okay, I think we got that side. There we go. And I really like the height of it. It's a good height for a potting table. And because it's made out of the Canadian hemlock, that means you can use it outside. I think you can even leave it outside if you wanted to, although I wouldn't do that. I would want to keep it under cover somewhere when I wasn't using it, and I would also probably just keep it. I would unassemble it, keep it folded up together. That's why I wanted it for in here. As I said, I just can stow it out of the way. It doesn't take up much space. I really, really like it. I've used it a couple times already, and I know you've seen me use old ironing boards as potting tables. They work great as a potting table because actually they're a little bit higher. But I like this also. It's great for a smaller space if you have a little greenhouse or something like that that you like to, or a little potting shed that you like to pot up things. This is a perfect size. And I also felt like it was reasonably priced for what it is. I really like it. I think it's well made. And I think if you're looking for a potting table for like a small space, this would be perfect. Well, as always, friends, I really appreciate you being here. And until we meet again, happy gardening. Bye-bye.